7:30 morning, 7:36 a.m. 7:15. I'm by the yard where I pick up this truck from the moving company. And this guy gets in the truck and I already sense, he didn't follow me, didn't respect me a lot of times when I was, telling him what to work the last day. But we get in there, he's like, yo, did you tell, the guy that runs the company that, I smoke weed? I was like, listen, if you're gonna smoke weed or hurt yourself, things can happen. Someone noticed that. Also, it's like, you shouldn't smoke weed. When you smoke weed, you get slow. He's like, you smoke too, you smoke tobacco. I'm like, tobacco is different, I don't get intoxicated, man. Like, no, it's the same thing, you smoke. And then, yesterday, when, today, it's like, he's saying, like, last time we worked, when I was eating, you were smoking. I was smoking tobacco. I was like, and I actually said something, I opened the window, I was like, oh, never around food, I hope you don't mind. He's like a crybaby, like a fucking crybaby. It's like, the last time we worked, it's like, he's just very slow in work. He doesn't have a mind for work. He smokes weed, like, every time he takes a break. I thought even one time, when we were like, when I didn't see him, he just smoked up during work. He smokes up between we load and unload, and he gets tired, gets groggy, gets slow. It's like, even if I fucking did, it's like, what do you want me to do, bro? And I asked him, I was like, if I tell you not to smoke weed, you're gonna stop smoking? He didn't even say anything. He's just like, you smoke too, bro. It's the same thing, you smoke too. Like, this is not about just smoking, it's about intoxication. And also, you're not driving. But I know there's there's people that drive and smoke weed. It's like, you bring that shit to work, before work. You know how he goes to work, his eyes are all bloodshot, he looks like he's exhausted, he looks high as hell. He looks intoxicated. But, he threw up this excuse. We pulled up, like, to the main road. He's like, and I was like, listen, and I told him, all right, listen, you gotta respect me as a foreman, as a leader. He's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm like, you're not gonna respect me? No. Actually, then he started going off, oh, because, you smoke. I'm like, just making up ridiculous excuses. And he left. I called up the guy that runs the company. He's like, he doesn't want to work with me, It's like, he's talking about this weed thing, this and the other thing. He's like, all right, just give me a second, and I'm waiting for a phone call. I'm in a truck right now. It's 7:15. We made it at the yard. It's already been 20 minutes. I had to get the truck situated. This kid that left. It's like, he didn't put the pads right in the truck. It all fell. The guy who runs the company. He telling me, like, oh, do that. You got to keep the truck. I let him do it, and it's like, he didn't tie it up, so it just all fell. There's like, it's kind of a mess. So, that guy actually called me in the morning. Did you fix those pads? I'm like, no, I'm gonna pull up for coffee or do it before, he like left and stuff. But now I'm waiting for, the phone call and stuff like that. Just here. It's not, the place is like, right next to the place where I go scrapping here in Rowan, in my town. But yeah, it's you gotta be mindful, right? That's the truck right there. It's a 16-footer, It's a Ford. I gotta fix up. I gotta change the light bulb today. So, maybe after this job, I'll go change the light bulb. It doesn't seem to be too cold. I have time to do that, It's just like, it's with him, with that guy, I know it's a lot of people. It's, they drag their feet, they get intoxicated or whatever. They have shortcomings, and then, they want to blame that upon you. Like, just ridiculousness. Anyway, I'm waiting for a phone call. Maybe I'll go for a coffee, but time's a waste. I want to get moving.